So Steven is saying there's only two options here. Either deal with them or leave them alone. Period. I agree. I agree. Well, two options. I don't know, Steven. I think it could be two and a half options or three options. And this is what I mean. Option number one, like you said, leave them alone. But for how long? Because at the end of the day, as men, unless you're going to be monk for the rest of your life, God didn't create us to be by ourselves, if we're going to be honest, as a man, especially if you've had a woman before. We know how we know how that feeling is like when you're in love or you really like a woman, you guys spend time together, the sex, like the energy. If we're going to be honest, there's that energy you get when you're in love with a woman. It's just different. It's not like being with your homeboys. I'm talking about a woman that you guys connect with. She's not like she's not toxic. She motivates you. She inspires you. She never says nothing crazy to make you feel bad. There's something about that energy. I don't know what God did, but if we're gonna be honest, there's something about that kind of energy. You feel me? So, Stephen, yes. Number one, you can leave them alone, right? Option two, you can deal with them, but you gotta have like boundaries. That's why I say two and a half. Just dealing with them doesn't mean you should accept the way they behave. That's why some guys may have multiple women, some guys may change them, some guys may rent them, you know, because some guys just rent them because it's like if you know what I mean when I say rent, you pay, she gets the job done and she leaves. You don't have to deal with the attitude because she knows she's there for a reason, which at the end of the day, even in a normal relationship, you're paying. If we're going to be honest, you're paying something. Some guys believe that the people who pay, like, for sex and things like that, oh, it's bad. But at the end of the day, a wise man once said, CG has said, every man pays. You pay one way or another, indirectly or directly. But the thing is, once you pay directly and you're buying something, you miss out on that emotion that I was just explaining. Like, if you guys have ever been in love, yo, bro, that feeling is, I don't know what God did. And I think that's the feeling that gets most guys in trouble. Apart from the sex, the next feeling that gets men in trouble is the feeling of love. Because, us men, we love for real. It's not just, women can love you today and tomorrow they don't love you no more. For me, I don't believe women really love men, you know, but I believe men love for real. So if you've been in love if you're gonna be honest as a man, if you've ever been in love, like you love this woman, you can do anything for her, like that shit, man. That shit feels good if she reciprocates. Because if she's not giving you the same love back, then it just sucks. It just hurts. All right, let's see. Um, what's up, Music Man? I see you in the chat. All right, Emmanuel, what are you saying? He says you are right about that. Doesn't solve the problem, but it is half the battle, because once you have resources and connections, then you are the one doing the selection. You're right. I think the money. Somebody said this is. I didn't come up with this, but somebody said that a man's money is like makeup for women. I'm going to say that again. A wise man once said that a man's money, like when a man has money, it's the equivalent of a woman getting a BBL or putting on makeup, literally. And I believe that for sure. Because you know how you may see a woman walking down the street with no makeup? Yeah, she's not bad looking. She's okay. But you may not care. You're like, she looks average. I'm not even gonna approach her. She's not dressed. She's just in jeans, slippers, sandals. You don't care. Hair is not made up. You don't care, right? And then, but you meet that same woman 2 weeks from now, and she's all done up in a nice dress, nice shoes, makeup on fleek, nice hair. And you're gonna look at her different. You're gonna be like, what? Is this the same woman? So that same feeling is almost like what women see when they see you when you're broke, and then they see you when you have money. So that's why the guy said that a man's money is like a woman's makeup.